Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone, how are you today? I hope you are fine and great today. We are Djuhariyyah, Nawang, Hamukti and Siti Khoiriyah. Through this video, we will explain about phrase. Let's get started. What is phrase? A phrase is a group of two or more words, usually related in meaning, but with no subject or verb combination. Jadi, a phrase adalah kelompok kata yang terdiri dari dua kata atau lebih. Jika hanya ada satu kata, berarti itu bukanlah phrase. Phrase consists of head and modifier. The head of a phrase is the phrase central element. Any other words or phrases in the phrase orient to it, either by modifying it or complementing it. The head determines the phrase's grammatical category. If the head is a noun, the phrase is a noun phrase. If the head is a verb, the phrase is a verb phrase, and so on. Let's take a look at the example. I love the situation in the city. The subject is a one-word phrase, I. The object is a phrase, the situation in the city, which includes the smaller phrases in the city and the situation. Move to the next slide, noun phrase. A noun phrase can be described as any phrase consisting of a noun as its head and modifier. The modifier can be before the noun head or after it. Jadi noun phrase adalah phrase yang terdiri dari noun sebagai head dan modifier. Nah, modifier ini bisa terletak sebelum noun head atau setelah noun head. Pre-modifier. Modifiers which are placed after determiners but before the head of a noun phrase are called pre-modifiers. Modifiers yang terletak setelah determiner tetapi sebelum the head of a noun phrase disebut pre-modifiers. The first one, adjective as pre-modifiers. We had a pleasant journey this time. We booked a spacious room with comfortable beds. A pleasant journey, a spacious room, and comfortable beds are noun phrase. A pleasant journey. A is determiner, pleasant is adjective, and journey is noun. A spacious room is determiner, spacious is adjective, and room is noun. Comfortable beds, comfortable is adjective and beds is noun. The second, participles as pre-modifiers. Both present and past participles can play the role of pre-modifiers. The flying clouds look like the polished strokes of a gifted artist on a surface of shining blue. The flying clouds. The is determiner, flying is present participle, clouds is noun, and the polished strokes is the is determiner, polish is past participles, and strokes is noun. The third is noun as pre-modifiers. She wanted to buy school bag. School is noun and bag is noun. And the last is compound as pre-modifiers. Compounds consist of more than one word and function as a single adjective or noun. The office has a group of hard-working executives. However, the owner of the firm has some pretty old-fashioned attitudes. Hardworking executives here is a noun phrase. Hardworking is compound and executives is noun. Pretty old-fashioned attitudes. Old-fashioned here is compound and attitudes is noun. The second is post modifier. The phrase that comes after the noun is called the post modifier. Sebuah phrase yang terletak setelah noun disebut post modifier. Kalau tadi pre-modifier itu terletak sebelum noun phrase, yang post modifier ini terletak setelah noun phrase. The first one, a noun followed by a prepositional phrase. The man in the black suit that shop on the corner. In the black suit terletak setelah noun man. Begitu juga dengan yang kedua, that shop on the corner. On the corner terletak setelah noun shop. The second is nouns followed by a ing phrase. The boy sitting over there. The person walking behind me. And the third, nouns followed by relative clause. The blonde kid we saw yesterday. The student who came late. The fourth is nouns in the form of that clause, stating ideas, facts, opinions, suggestions, etc. She still looks so young in spite of the fact that she's over 40. There is a suggestion that the fruits should be eaten raw. And the last is noun in the form of two infinitive located after indefinite pronouns or adverbs. The examples are, you should give her something to eat. She's looking for somewhere to stay. The next slide. Some patterns in noun phrase. Noun, just noun, students, people, determiner plus noun, the house, a building, your mother, these girls, and quantifier plus noun, some kids, a lot of sugar, determiner plus adjective plus noun, my beautiful cousin, an old car. Quantifier plus determiner plus noun, all these babies. Quantifier plus determiner plus adjective plus noun, both of my smart friends. Move to the next slide, adjective phrase. An adjective phrase or an adjectival phrase is more than a group of words with an adjective in it. It's actually a group of words that describe a noun or pronoun in a sentence, thus functioning as an adjective. The examples are, it smells so good. The weather in this room is very cold. So good and very cold are adjective phrases. Next is verb phrase. A verb phrase is defined as any phrase that contains a verb as its head. Jadi, verb phrase itu adalah phrase yang verbnya itu adalah headnya. It is characterized by the most significant features that it includes helping verb, which precedes the verb, and the negation word not, and it also contains anything which follows the verb in the same sentence. Here the list of helping verbs. Is, am, are, was, were, do, does, did, has, have, and many more, and so on. Jadi helping verbs ini terletak sebelum verb. The examples. I will go to Raisa's concert next year. Maya have read the letter. Luna has been working. Adverb phrase. An adverb phrase is a word combination between an adverb and qualifier, so, very, to, enough, etc., or a combination of words such as a prepositional phrase and an infinitive phrase that has the role of an adverb. The examples: I think you did your job very well. The people couldn't do anything during the hurricane. I meet a lot of friends at school. Move to the next slide. Infinitive phrase. Infinitive phrase contains the infinitive to plus verb form used to make present tense verb 1 and include objects or modifiers. It can function as a noun, adjective, or adverb. The first one as noun. Examples: to walk to the store was too much for my grandfather. It is a noun that functions as the subject of the sentence. Rini likes to ride her bicycle after a stressful day. To ride her bicycle after a stressful day is the direct object of the action of verb likes. The second is as adjective. As an adjective, an infinitive phrase will modify a noun in the sentence. Mary did not have the ability to walk. To walk functions as an adjective that modifies the noun ability. The third, as adverb. As an adverb, an infinitive phrase will modify a verb in the sentence. The examples: Linda walked to breathe in some fresh air. To breathe in some fresh air is modifying the verb walk.
The next material is gerund phrase. Gerund is a noun which is formed from a verb that ends with verb ing. In general, what is meant by a gerund is a verb that changes its function to a noun. A gerund phrase begins with a gerund and then follow one or two modifier. Jadi, gerund phrase berbentuk sekelompok kata yang diawali dengan gerund lalu diikuti satu atau dua modifier. Contohnya, Alice prefers dining at the restaurant to dining at home. Contoh tersebut menggunakan modifier untuk menunjukkan di mana kejadian tersebut terjadi. There are three functions of gerund phrase. The first, gerund as a subject. Since the gerund is a noun, the gerund can function as a subject. Di gerund bisa berfungsi sebagai subjek atau sesuatu yang melakukan aksi. Contohnya, running make Kevin's body healthy. Dalam contoh itu, running menjadi subjek karena kata running yang melakukan aksi, yaitu membuat tubuh Kevin sehat. The next function is gerund as object. Gerund can also function as object or things subject to action. Jadi gerund juga berfungsi sebagai objek atau sesuatu yang dikenakan aksi. Contohnya, Harry loves singing very much. Dalam kata tersebut, Harry adalah subjek karena ia melakukan aksi, yaitu sangat menyukai. Dan yang disukainya adalah bernyanyi. And the last is gerund as a complement. Gerund acts as a complement if placed after a predicate that uses the word be. This includes all forms of transformation from the word to be, including is, are, was, were, and etc. And also the subject contains pronouns. Di gerund juga dapat berperan sebagai komplement jika gerund itu ditempatkan setelah predikat yang menggunakan kata be atau to be, yaitu is, are, was, were, dan sebagainya. Juga subjeknya yang mengandung kata ganti his, her, my, dan sebagainya. Sebagai contoh pada kalimat his hobby is drawing. The next material is participle phrase. In grammar rules, participle is another form of verb combined with verb ing or present participle and verb 3 or past participle. So, participle phrases are working phrases that are inserted at the beginning or end of a perfect sentence as additional information. Jadi participle phrase itu adalah frasa kerja yang diselipkan di awal atau di akhir kalimat sebagai tambahan informasi. Sebagai contoh pada kalimat Martha, thinking she must go on her journey, started to enter the empty house. The next material is absolute phrase. Absolute phrase is a phrase that is actually formed from a whole sentence that has been half of it removed, or without changing or reducing the meaning. Jadi, absolute phrase adalah frasa yang benar-benar terbentuk dari kalimat utuh yang separuh bagiannya dihilangkan dan tanpa mengubah atau mengurangi arti. Sebagai contohnya, pada kalimat she walks slowly in the snowing road. And the next example is she looks like she wants to cry out her pain. The next is prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase is a group of words accompanied by preposition that give a preposition of place or time in a sentence. A prepositional phrase is always preceded by a preposition. There is in, on, at, near, by, and etc. Jadi, yang dimaksud prepositional phrase itu adalah sekumpulan kata yang disertai preposisi yang memberikan keterangan tempat dan waktu dalam sebuah kalimat. Sebagai contohnya pada kalimat I will water our garden at about 5 o'clock this afternoon. Dan pada kalimat I'm sure our order will come on the next Monday. And the last is appositive phrase. Appositive phrase is a noun or pronoun used to describe a noun or also the other pronouns. Jadi yang dimaksud appositive phrase itu adalah sebuah kata benda atau kata ganti yang dipakai untuk menjelaskan noun atau pronoun yang lainnya. Sebagai contohnya pada kalimat Raisa is one of the best female singer in Indonesia will hold her biggest concert next month. Okay, I think enough. Thank you for watching.